Hey guys, in this video I want to talk about why you should as a Bitcoiner try to pay as much as possible with Bitcoin to kickstart the circular Bitcoin economy. So I'm from Germany and I try to pay a lot of my expenses in Bitcoin. Of course it's not possible because a lot of vendors don't accept Bitcoin, but I still try to pay with Bitcoin or at least to ask when they will accept Bitcoin. And a lot of Bitcoiners argue, oh, that's not necessary Bitcoin because you just want to get rid of your fiat money, so why bother and paying with Bitcoin, and when you just can get your salary, put a part into Bitcoin and the rest you spend it for your daily expenditures. And I think that's fine. That's what most people and most Bitcoiners do. They put a part of their money in Bitcoin and the rest they spend it with their local fiat currency. Is it dollar, Swiss franc, or euro? Doesn't matter. But that's what most Bitcoiners do. But I still want to encourage people more like on a social level, as a good thing for your society is when you ask people when they accept Bitcoin and then also paying with Bitcoin. Because if you pay with Bitcoin, the benefit for you as a Bitcoiner is there is a Bitcoin logo in front of the store. And every day people which go to this store see the Bitcoin logo with the sentence Bitcoin accepted. And that makes Bitcoin normal and that will bring more people into Bitcoin. I can tell you an anecdote from my city where I'm from, and there one Mexican restaurant which is called Yepa Yepa. They accept Bitcoin and they have a lot of stickers on their restaurant which says Bitcoin accepted. And a friend of mine, he saw that and that made him to put some portion of his portfolio into Bitcoin because became normal for him. And of course, I also explained him there's a supply cap of maximum 21 million. There is no censorship and you can send it globally. But the thing that the restaurant accept Bitcoin makes it real money for the people. And we want that people perceive Bitcoin not only as an investment, but also as a money. And if a lot of stores accept Bitcoin, then the perception of Bitcoin will change as a truly money. And it will lead to a quicker adoption of Bitcoin if a lot of stores accept Bitcoin. That's my belief. And therefore, I really like it when people pay with Bitcoin because then there's a higher incentive that people keep their Bitcoin acceptance sticker and more stores are going to accept Bitcoin. And if a lot of stores accept Bitcoin, especially your grocery market, and for example, also gasoline, if you could pay that with Bitcoin and your groceries, then you can really pay a lot of your expenses in Bitcoin. And then it makes it easier to live on a Bitcoin standard, to just earn fiat, convert it into Bitcoin, and spend Bitcoin. And so I think you have, of course, to take into account the tax implications. Here in Germany, it's really nice that you don't have to pay tax after 1 year of holding Bitcoin. So that's something which you have to be aware of. But yeah, that's a challenge. But still, I think it's really, really important to start the circular economy and go to your favorite store where you buy most of your groceries, for example. I like to drink raw milk, and I went to the store which sells raw milk, and then I asked them, "Hey, can I pay with Bitcoin?" And they are thinking about it. They are not convinced yet, but that's the first step to get Bitcoin into the discussion and normalize it for the customers of stores, for the stores, and yeah, and I think that will lead to a quicker hyper Bitcoinization if we kickstart the circular Bitcoin economy as quick as possible. And for a lot of Bitcoiner, it would also make sense if it would be like really user friendly, because the problem at the moment is you cannot pay everywhere with Bitcoin, only on some specific locations. But if you can you have one grocery store, a couple of nice restaurants. If you can pay your gasoline with Bitcoin, then basically you can live on a Bitcoin standard, and then you don't even have to like have both euro and Bitcoin. You just can live on Bitcoin. Of course, it's still volatile. Also for Bitcoiner, it's volatile, but on average, you spend a specific amount of money per month, and you earn a specific amount of money per month. So there will be kind of a DCA, and on average, of course, your wealth will go up because Bitcoin is really good money. That is, of course, no financial advice. I'm just talking here about Bitcoin and how to kickstart the circular economy. And yeah, so think about it. Try really to pay your expenses in Bitcoin. It is good for society. And if there's more stores which accept Bitcoin, it is also good for you. And of course, for the stores, there is additional bureaucracy with accepting Bitcoin, but there is one benefit. But there's also solutions for that. For example, there are services in Europe. You accept the Bitcoin are converted in the background into euro, and the store just accepts like a euro in the balance sheet. So in Europe, it makes really sense to keep Bitcoin away from your balance sheet. So the most store owner, they just convert it in the background, or they register a Bitcoin purchase as a cash purchase and put of their private cash some cash in the cashier desks and keep the Bitcoin for them privately. That's at the moment in Europe, so as far as I know, like a gray zone, and it is accepted. It's also not like some tax evasion or something like that, because you pay your taxes normally. You just use it as like a normal cash transaction. And yeah, that's my wish, that we can kickstart the circular Bitcoin economy with paying in Bitcoin. In Freiburg, where I'm from, we have meanwhile over 10 stores where you can pay with Bitcoin. Most of them are restaurants, and we go there with the local Bitcoin community, having our meetups, eating, drinking, having fun, and then paying with Bitcoin. And it's really great because we can like kickstart this circular economy. The restaurants have more customers, like the Bitcoiners, and everybody is happy. And the people which go to these stores, they see now the Bitcoin logo on the window or at some other place. And some of the store owners are also Bitcoiners, and that's, I mean, that's just amazing, because it really makes Bitcoin normal and normal part of German culture. And you should do that the same in the USA or wherever you're from. Bitcoin should be normal in every culture. So thank you for watching this video, and I wish you a nice day.